Do you know what happened on this day in history? October 7th. Quick events of the day. 1996. Fox News began broadcasting for the first time, changing the face of modern broadcasting and introducing a new era of 24-hour cable news. 1913. Henry Ford introduced the moving assembly line, revolutionizing the industrial world and making products faster, cheaper, and accessible to millions. 2001, the US and UK launched military operations in Afghanistan, marking the beginning of a new global chapter following the September 11th attacks. Yet while humanity's focus was often grounded here on Earth, on this very date something extraordinary happened far beyond our planet. An event that expanded our cosmic vision and redefined what was possible. The moment when humanity first laid eyes on the hidden side of the moon. Luna 3 and the Hidden Face of the Moon, 1959. In the tense atmosphere of the late 1950s, the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States was not just a contest of science, it was a battle of ideologies, prestige, and dreams. Each nation wanted to prove not only who could build the better rocket, but who could shape the future. After the Soviets had already shocked the world with Sputnik 1 in 1957, the first artificial satellite, and followed up with Luna 2 in September 1959, the first spacecraft ever to strike the moon, they set their sights on something even more audacious. They wanted to capture images of the far side of the moon, the half of our celestial companion that no human eye had ever seen. For all of history, humanity had only known one face of the moon, the familiar one we see glowing each night, filled with craters and dark seas. The other half, forever turned away due to the moon's tidal lock with Earth, was nothing but speculation and poetry. Some imagined vast oceans, others thought of endless deserts or alien structures. To turn myth into knowledge, Soviet scientists under the guidance of Mikhail Ryazansky and Georgy Babaki designed a small but bold spacecraft called Luna 3. It would not land, but orbit and photograph. A mission both delicate and daring for its time. Launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome on October 4th, 1959, exactly 2 years after Sputnik 1, Luna 3 carried with it a revolutionary camera system, radio transmitters, and film processing equipment packed into a body no bigger than a refrigerator. It was the first time humans had attempted to capture images so far from home and send them back across space. The plan was simple but risky. Loop around the moon, photograph the far side, and beam the data back to Earth using radio signals. 3 days later, on October 7th, the spacecraft reached its closest approach to the lunar surface, roughly 6,200 kilometers above it. At that exact moment, the Yenisei 2 photographic system whirred to life. Film began rolling, and Luna 3 snapped a series of 29 photos, covering nearly 70% of the moon's far side. Because digital technology didn't exist yet, the film had to be chemically developed on board using an automated process. Once processed, the negatives were scanned line by a photoelectric system, and the data was transmitted back to Earth via radio, a feat of technical genius for 1959. Scientists on Earth held their breath as the first fuzzy images appeared. Despite static, distortions, and missing data, they could make out something breathtaking. Towering mountain ranges, massive impact craters, and a landscape that looked completely alien compared to the near side. The far side lacked the vast, smooth plains known as Maria, and was dominated instead by rugged highlands. The Soviets gave poetic names to their discoveries: Mare Moscoviense, Sea of Moscow, and Tsiolkovsky Crater, honoring their visionary space theorist. When the images were made public, they sent shockwaves through both science and society. For the first time, humanity had unveiled what had been hidden for billions of years. The photographs were not just scientific achievements, they were cultural milestones. Newspapers worldwide ran headlines like "The Hidden Moon Revealed" and "Soviet Eye Sees What Man Never Has." Even scientists in the US, the Soviets' biggest rivals, praised the breakthrough, acknowledging that space exploration had entered a new era. The Luna 3 mission didn't just map unknown terrain. It redefined our relationship with the cosmos. It showed that even the most unreachable mysteries could be approached with vision, engineering, and courage. The data from those grainy photographs helped shape the understanding of lunar formation and guided later missions like NASA's Ranger and Lunar Orbiter programs. By 1967, the moon's entire surface had been mapped, all thanks to the daring images first captured by Luna 3. The mission's influence stretched far beyond its time. Decades later, the foundation Luna 3 built continued to inspire new explorers. In 2007, China launched Chang'e-1, the country's first lunar orbiter, using technology that could trace its conceptual lineage back to the early Luna missions. And in 2019, the Chang'e 4 probe made history as the first spacecraft ever to land on the far side of the moon, the very landscape first revealed by Luna 3. Meanwhile, NASA's Artemis program looks ahead to 2026, aiming to return humans to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. Not just to visit, but to build a long-term presence. Scientists dream of one day establishing research bases on the far side, shielded from Earth's radio interference, to listen to the whispers of the universe itself. All of this, every mission, every discovery, every image, can trace a line back to that cold October night in 1959, when Luna 3 turned a mystery into knowledge. From the static-filled transmissions of a modest Soviet probe to today's high-definition 3D lunar maps, the journey from Luna 3 to Artemis tells a single story. Human curiosity knows no limit. It reminds us that exploration begins not with answers but with questions, with a spark of wonder strong enough to chase what lies beyond the horizon. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more daily stories from the past. And tell me in the comments, which of today's events surprised you the most?